Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And what I'm going to show you in this video is how Madden NFL 19 can improve the CFM experience as far as player, differentiation and, the different personalities and play styles and such by just using what they already have in their own game. Already there in Madden NFL 18. And I also will show you a few examples of what's to come in MLB The Show 18. All right, so stay tuned and let's get right to it. All right, guys, so let's take a look at what we got here. So using MLB The Show 18 as an example, you see right here for Kenny Lofton and D. Gordon, it says ball hawk, defensive nightmare for other teams with both great speed and fielding. Now translate that into football, into Madden. There's already ball hawk. Unfortunately, everyone can do it. I've always said ball hawk should be more of a trait, an ability, an Ed Reed type of guy, an Eric Berry type of guy. You know what I mean? That should easily be able to translate in football. Now, if you look at this one, defensive cannon, prototypical right fielder with a strong arm and home run power. Now, again, basically what I'm trying to showcase, guys, is how you could use these type of archetypes, just like MLB The Show is doing, NBA Live has done it, NBA 2K has done it, and translate that into certain types of players, player types, and then you can layer their ratings and skills on top of it. Powerhouse. What comes to mind right here? It says in terms of baseball, high offensive output balancing both power and contact. Now this would sound like a guy like LeGarrette Blount. Maybe a Jerome Bettis type, Le'Veon Bell type. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Le'Veon Bell might even have some other things, with his agility and things like that, but more so a guy like LeGarrette Blount. And it also shows strength and weaknesses. And this is what I'm talking about. These are the type of things we need to see, even in scouting and free agency, etc., etc. Not only just putting their attributes out there, not only just doing the archetypes, but also showing their strengths and weaknesses. Look at this one, solid option. A versatile player with both arm strength and high contact ability. Again, that's baseball. But if you want to talk about football, this is a guy that's a solid player. It might not be a superstar or anything like that, but he's solid. All right, now let's take a look at it from the Madden standpoint. Right here in MUT, it's right here in Ultimate Team. Look at all of these different chemistries that you could turn into attributes. Go deep could be a deep threat type of guy. Physical front, could be types of, certain offensive or defensive alignment. Now you get into the conductors and the battle ready and the energized. And, like I said, guys, you would have to make it work in terms of CFM. But what I'm talking about is you could use these to turn those into traits or abilities to identify a player. Like playmaker, that's an easy one. All right. Clutch kicker, secure tackler, secure pass blocker, gunslinger. These type of things, return man, maybe it's a guy that you pick up on your team just to be a return guy. How many guys do we see like that in the NFL? Situational pass rusher. How about having a guy that comes in situationally just to pass rush? This could be a trait for this guy. But my point is, this stuff is already in the game. You don't have to go on the outside. A lot of times we use NBA 2K as a measurement. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go outside of the genre. Again, like NBA Live, which is under this same wheelhouse. And then, of course, here in MLB The Show. You don't have to do that. A lot of this stuff is already in the game here in MUT. Look at this. Zone coverage, man coverage. All of these types of things could be attributes and traits. And right now, guys, I'm just scrolling, through the teams. What I was doing here was just trying to find all of the different chemistries because I'm not 100% familiar with it, how it works in MUT. But what I wanted to do is find the things that are in MUT that I know could definitely work if it's formatted and, designed specifically to work in CFM. It's very possible to be able to do that. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. The traits are already in the game, in CFM. But like I said, let's start to expand them. You know, look at this one, all right? If we look at a guy like Tyron Smith, he has pound the rock. This could be a type of guy. This could be an archetype for a player. But then also you could throw the chemistry in there. What if you get 4 or 5 guys that can pound the rock? Those type of guys with that attribute, then you should be able to run the ball a little better, right? But look at this guy, Cameron Sutton, perfect example. He has a read and react. That might be a trait of his. Even though he's not a highly rated cornerback, he might be good at reading certain things. Maybe he plays play action well, etc., etc. You could still be useful. And then you look at a guy like Xavier Rhodes, blanket coverage. So now this is going to be a guy who's good against man coverage or good in press coverage, things like that, because he has that ability. Again, I'm just throwing out hypotheticals, but you see where this could actually be something. This could be something special. Very, very special, man. All we have to do, and I say we, because we're in the Madden community, we're in the CFM community, you know, we're all one, what have you. But the devs, all you got to do, man, is take a look at what's being done outside of EA, as well as what's already being done in-house to easily make CFM a better experience. As we look at some more, well, the same MLB The Show, you know, just showing them to you guys again before we wrap up the video. But yeah, this stuff should be easy to do, all right? Just my opinion. I don't, you know, I'm not an engineer. I don't design anything. I don't know how hard it is to implement. But to me, it seems like it's very easy to pull from what's already in Madden Ultimate Team, formatted to where it will work in CFM, and you got something. And it has to be done, man, because there's too many other games out here, as we can see, that's already going down that road. All right, so that's about all I got for you guys, man. If you haven't already, like always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, cut on your notifications so you're fully aware of the next video, and I promise, guys, it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, that would do it for this video, but until next time, let me know what you think. Peace.